This is John Assaraf, New York Times bestselling author of Having It All and The Answer. And this morning while I was working out on my bike at home, I was watching the news, and I was watching some interviews with Vladimir Putin from Russia and President Obama from the United States. And I was listening to the argument that was going on around what to do with Syria. And it was so evident to me that Putin obviously was backing Syria and not taking military action for the crimes of using chemical warfare against its own civilians. And the President Assad is purported to have done, and the evidence looks like he has. I'm not going to judge any of it right now, other than I don't agree with it. I don't agree that we should use chemical warfare is what I'm saying. But as I was watching the interviews with Putin and Obama, Obama was really steadfast on his position, and that the United States should be taking action, some kind of military action, towards the Syrian government and their decisions on using chemical agents against their people. President Putin was steadfast in his own opinion that we shouldn't take any military action. Now, where am I going with this? Well, where I'm going with this is this. Whatever it is that we believe and we have conviction over and we have the paradigm around is what's going to drive our perceptions and our behaviors. I'm not going to get into the political game of who's right and who's wrong, what we should do and what we shouldn't in this particular video, but what I want you to understand is that once we have made our own decisions, then we start seeing all of the facts, the figures, the people, the reasons, and we start making all of our decisions based on our beliefs and our paradigm, basically, around that truth. And so the question for you is, how do you step above your own beliefs and your own paradigms and look at both sides of the equation? Can you get away from just being mono-focused on one option? What I do like about what's happening right now at the G20 summit is that they're getting input from a lot of different people so that you can add a lot of different angles, okay, to look at, like a hologram almost. And so when you're making decisions, understand that most of your decisions are based on your beliefs, your experience, your paradigms, and that's not a bad thing, but what I want you to do is add other perspectives to your own paradigms and then make better decisions. My hopes are that between President Putin and Obama and the G20 summit, the leaders of the world, we can make better decisions to make this world safer, better for everybody.